But I'm particularly kicked about the fact that I'm meeting a couple of subscribers today.
This is Shake Shack, and this is
Honestly, the best feeling in the world. Jerry, look, Taylor Swift. This has to be the best, most impromptu thing ever. Hi, hello, welcome to my day 3 and full day 2 in New York City vlog. Today is the 13th of June and we're in the process of checking out of this hotel. I've mentioned this earlier. This hotel was booked in for us by Air India and we were only here for 2 nights. We're now leaving this hotel and going to a property that we booked. I'm super excited because there's still another whole week in New York City, so there's a lot of daily vlogs you're going to see. I hope that you've enjoyed the vlogs that have come out so far. In today's vlog, I'm going to be sharing with you what I spend as a tourist in New York City, who's living in Manhattan, who is living in an area like Times Square, which is of course the most which is also the most crowded, the most touristy, the most expensive, I would say, and yet at the same time the most like hot, trendy, buzzing, because everything is around here that you want to do, and it's centrally located where even if you want to step out and go do different things away from Times Square, it's very accessible from everywhere. So I hope that you're going to enjoy this video because I'm going to break down the cost of absolutely every single thing that we do through the day, and Jerry and I are going to vlog this day for you to get all the information in general also, and especially cost wise in this video. For now, let's get prep and set to get out of this hotel. We've been packing for the past some time. It is 11:35 a.m. We have a 12 p.m. checkout here and a 4 p.m. check-in into the next hotel. So let's just get this stuff together, drop our luggage there, see if there's early check-in. If there's not, we're gonna go have lunch. We've made all these plans for the day and I'm gonna take you through. Also, I really need a hair wash, but we're gonna leave that to tomorrow for a fresh day. I have a really nice hair cap that is going to cover the mess that my hair is today, but I've already packed it. So we're gonna take it out later in the day, or we'll just figure and see how it goes. On my lips, I have a cinnamon latte cake from Verified. I'm wearing Firecracker blush with black coffee contour. I have Benefits Pomade on my eyes, pomade, that's how they spell it, on the eyes. I'm wearing Fenty's Easy Drip Blur skin tint, and I love the way this finish on my skin, and Rare Beauty's concealer with of course Verified IRL to set all of that in. Gerard, what are you wearing?
This is Shake Shack, and this is
What am I?
Shake Chili.
Maybe I'll go to hell and watch me go.
Alright, we just checked into our second hotel for this trip, and especially the New York leg. This is where we're going to be for the most part of this entire trip because we're here for 7 nights. We've been in New York and we've planned this trip to New York for 10 days, and this is really the chunk where we're going to do everything that's been on our list. Today's video is about what I'm spending per day. So let me quickly tell you about the hotel I'm staying at and how much we spent for this room a night. So first things first, I want to thank Kayak for partnering with me and helping me with this hotel booking. We've booked an executive king suite at the Paramount Hotel, which is just at Times Square. I love how centrally located this is. This is literally a hop, skip and jump from any of the main places you want to be at. I've already talked about how Times Square is right in the middle of everything, in the middle of all the hustle bustle, which is absolutely amazing. This room, the executive king bed rooms, go for about $240 to $340 a night, depending on where you're booking it from. When you open Kayak, you're going to see a list of options available through which you can make the bookings. One of the things I love about the Kayak app is that you can literally set an alert to know when the price of something that's on your wish list drops. So I had this on for quite a few hotels, and I knew I wanted to stay at Paramount because it seemed kind of the best when I say location wise. So I had that on, and as soon as we saw that the price had come within our budget and had dropped considerably from what I had seen earlier, we went ahead and made the booking. I do want to thank Kayak for partnering up with us one more time. Make sure you download the app. I will leave a link down below in the description section. That price drop feature is everything you need. Trust me when I say that. This room is really nice and spacious, so much bigger than the previous hotel that we were staying at, and all in all just really well located because like I said, everything is just next door. Now coming to the price, right? Since there is an average of 240 to 340 that they're currently charging for this week, we're gonna take today's cost for this hotel room at $300, which is an average. So expense number one right there is that. I absolutely love how spacious this room is. I have a full-length mirror over here. The bathroom has a bathtub, which really is saying a lot for New York standards, because space is expensive, right? I love that it's really nice and spacious, perfect for two people. Highly recommending you put this one on your list, on your wish list, if you're coming to New York anytime soon. Now I think it's time to go for lunch. That's going to be expense number 2 for the day. I think we're going to go to Shake Shack. No, that's been on our list. Shake Shack is a really popular food joint, and of course they're there all over the world. I hope they come to India. I hope they come to Mumbai soon, and I have been wanting to go there. There are quite a few around Times Square actually. So we're going to walk up to it. Again, it's next door, so it's really not much of or task per se. I'm going to go have some burgers and some crinkly fries. Yeah, let's go. We just left the hotel and I'm super excited because yes, we're going for lunch, and yes, I'm very hungry, and yes, we're going to Shake Shack, but I'm particularly kicked about the fact that I'm meeting a couple of subscribers today. There were a few of you who replied to me saying we live in New York and we want to meet you. And I think that over the next few days we're going to meet a few different people because of schedules. Everything together at the same time is not possible. I also didn't think it was feasible for me to do like a New York meet and greet because I don't know how many followers I have in New York. So like doing a meet and greet with just 3 people doesn't make sense. It makes more sense for me to figure through DMs and on DMs where who is. We're going to Shake Shack, and Shake Shack today in Theatre District is where we're expecting to meet 2 different subscribers are coming in from different areas. One of them is literally coming in from New Jersey, which is just so sweet. So, I mean, New Jersey is considerably far from like Manhattan, right? So really looking forward to meeting both Nabila and Shubhangi. And then there is another follower as well who is a doctor and cannot make it today. I really hope I'm not mixing everybody's names up. I'm gonna double check my DMs because I don't want to sound like that kind of person. But there's another person who is also a doctor and couldn't make it today, so I'm gonna try and coordinate and meet her another one of the days. I love meeting Wear Fam. I love meeting subscribers from all over the world. I've said this before and I'll say it again. I am the happier one when I get to meet you guys, and if it's all across the world, that's just a bonus for me because it makes me realize that oh my god, so many people from different parts of the world watch my videos, and I get to meet you guys whenever I'm traveling to your cities. So the plan for now is just to walk into lunch, and I will give you updates once we're there and once we've met the others.
Watch me go. I guess you can never tell. You never know if you go to hell. When will these clouds go away? Turn into rain, and when will the stars in my head?
Look who we have here. It's a mic. Hi, I just mentioned you in the vlog while walking to Shake Shack. And Shubhangi was already here. Say, you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Shubhangi. I am actually from Dallas. I'm here to meet my friend Avinash.
Hi, Avinash.
And I study here. I'm doing business analytics. And I'm really excited to meet Jerry and Aanam both.
We're super excited to meet you. I'm so glad we could do this. What did you order?
I ordered a veggie burger and fries.
What did you order?
Me?
Yeah. I ordered an avocado chicken with fries. I'm like, shit, what did I order? I forgot what I ordered. Wow, it's not even on me. Hi. I'm doing a what I spend in a day as a tourist in New York. So what did we spend in a day as tourists in New York? My order came to $17.92 and Jerry's order came to $17.09. Let's add that to the total of the day. I think it's only expense number 2 of the day actually, not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
I wanna fly away, fly to a place where all the clouds go away and turn to rain. Drinking way too much.
How are you? Good. How are you? Come.
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good too. Hi! Saying hi to Nabila's sisters back in Bombay. Even they are going to plan to come next year, inshallah, for their masters.
It is 4:30 p.m. We just left from lunch. It was so nice to meet Nabila and Avinash and Shubhangi. It just always absolutely makes my day to meet my fam everywhere in the world. Shubhangi was telling me how her and Avinash are like so much like Jerry and I. And over the course of how long were we there for? At least 2 hours?
Yeah, for sure.
Over the course of those 2 hours, we were fully convinced that they were so similar to us in general. And Nabila also was so kind. She's a Bombay girl who we're meeting here in New York. I love that. All of these guys study here, live here, work here. And I got a few messages from people from different parts of the country telling me, are you coming here? Are you coming there? And I've replied to a few of them.
But they all came all the way from New Jersey. So.
All three of them.
Yeah.
Which was really sweet. And then I've got messages, by the way, from like people from other parts of the city, some cities that we're going to. And I've replied to them and said, yes, if you are from the city that I'm going to, I'm making it a point to reply to whatever DMs I come across and see. Or comments, I guess, once YouTube videos start rolling. I'll keep an eye out on those. And it's honestly the best feeling in the world to be able to meet you guys everywhere in the world. Okay, where are we headed now? Let's update you. We are headed to Madame Tussaud's. This is Jerry's very first Madame Tussaud's experience. Jerry, what are you expecting?
Yeah.
Like
Candles?
Huh? What? Psycho. Seriously, say now, like what are you expecting? Like, you know exactly what it is, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, amazing. So I've been to the ones in London before. And I've been to the one in Hong Kong before. The one in Hong Kong is very so-so. Absolutely nothing to write home about. The London one is, of course, original, iconic. And now we're going to the one in New York.
Well, so maybe I'll go to hell. Don't watch me go. And maybe I'll go to hell. Don't watch me go. I guess you can never tell.
So we're opting for the $43.99 plan. This gives you admission to the inside, obviously, as well as the Marvel 4D movie. This is an 8-minute movie, not like a full-fledged movie, so don't worry about that. We were a little bit tempted to go for the one where you get to do the custom wax hand, but that is going to eat into your luggage space if you're traveling back to India like us. So fair warning there. This is what they look like, in case you want to know. Jerry, look, Taylor Swift. Who's that? Shut up. Madame Tussauds can be a really fun place to go to, especially if you have a very touristy person or kids along with you. Hi Courtney, how are you? Jerry's fave. So cute. Hi, ऐसे तो मुझे भी नहीं देखता.
Oh no!
They have so many photo ops over here with your favorite celebrities, and of course a few iconic moments from like really famous movies, shows and things like that as well. Cutie.
Oh my god. I love this.
And looking at him have a blast, I think I just relived my first Madame Tussauds memory from London all over. Would recommend you go and do this if you're a touristy person. If not, you could skip it too, totally your preference.
Hello, mic testing 1 2 3. Hello. Hello, mic testing.
Mic not working.
It's freaking me out.
No. Ghostbusters! See, Ghost? Ghostbusters.
Alright then. Sending Jerry back to where he belongs.
Is it a mirror?
My
Stand here.
favorite Katniss Everdeen. So we're clearly inside the Marvel area of Madame Tussauds, and this is, I think, where we have the 8-minute movie. I can see a sign over there that says 4D movie every 10 minutes. So no matter what time you come, you should be sorted.
Gotta find a place, my own getaway. Let the bad times be gone. When the days are rough, I can dust it off. Change the state I'm in. Make me happy when I am up against things that I can't change. Keep my mind at ease when I feel the need. Let the bad times be gone. Won't you let me stay forever? The truth is hard, life's so much better. Won't you let me stay?
In case you're a souvenirs kind of person, they have a gift shop, souvenir shop at the end of your Madame Tussauds New York experience. So you can come here and buy absolutely whatever you want. Since we're in the theatre district, we're also coming on here to find out a few different rates for Broadway shows, for different kinds of Broadway shows, like different movies essentially, like Harry Potter, Aladdin and a few others. It is something we want to do. There's Aladdin going on that side. There's the Harry Potter one over here. Gonna go find out how much it's for and figure when we can go for it. This has to be the best, most impromptu thing ever. We were gonna do this on my birthday, but we just got tickets to the Harry Potter and the Cursed Child Broadway show. And I'm so excited because it is 6:30 exactly and it's a 7 p.m. show. Okay, we're like rushing in. I'm super excited. We got an amazing price on the tickets, which I'll tell you about after because need to get in and make it to the show in time. We just got back to the hotel and it is literally 10 to 11 p.m. It has been a long day because this is really late, obviously, for us. We have, in the last couple of days, been coming back to our hotel rooms at 8 and 9 p.m. Our jet lag isn't completely out yet, but I think we've gotten better at it. Definitely the fact that we're up till 11 p.m. New York time. Today we didn't do very many things, but the things that we did do were definitely expensive things. Quickly, first off, just want to round off my feelings about Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, the play. This is a play that I have been wanting to watch since I heard of it. So there's, in general, if you follow my channel, you know that there's a lot of emotional attachment to Harry Potter as a series, the books, the movies. I've seen everything, read everything multiple times. I have to admit that when I read The Cursed Child, I was not that impressed with it. So I was a little hesitant going into the play. And when Jerry and I decided that we were for sure going to watch a Broadway performance, on this trip in New York. We considered others, but I think that my heart was stuck on Harry Potter just a little. I wanted to give it a go because I wasn't that happy with the book, but I wanted to give the play a shot. And oh my god, I am so happy we did that. We were both like, wow, oh, clapping. The audience, like, it was so evident that most of the people watching it today were watching it the first time. It was literal magic on screen, and I don't just mean that in terms of emotions and the fact that I cried at the end, but like the simple fact that they literally had, like, you know, Instagram transitions. They had them happening in front of us. It was like a magic show mixed with music, dance, the choreographies, the acting, the dialogues, the humor, the drama. They captured everything. If you are a Harry Potter fan, and if you're coming to New York, or you live in New York, you're a student, and you just love Harry Potter in general, save up. This money was money well spent. And I'm gonna give you a tip to save your money on this. Don't book your tickets online. When Jerry and I looked at booking any Broadway tickets online, and of course we checked Harry Potter and the Cursed Child as well, the orchestra seats, which are closest to the stage, which is where we sat today, which is where, like, it's perfect. Those online were about $350 each, which is really expensive per ticket. That's really expensive. My suggestion to you is to walk up to the box office, which is literally at the theater. Harry Potter, for example, is at the Lyric Theater, and they show 8 times a week. It's usually 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. shows, different days. Like, some days it's both, some days it's only one, obviously. I'm so glad we walked in and checked the price of the tickets and the availability, because we walked in at 6:25 to see, okay, let's just find out what the pricing is and what's what, and the intention actually was to come in on my birthday. But we landed up getting tickets at, instead of $350 what we saw online for orchestra seats, which are the best seats in the house, we paid $179 each. We paid $358 as a total for both our tickets, for the best seats in the house. I would strongly advise saving for it if you're a Potter fan. Is the show worth it? 100%. It kind of boils down to that. So that's another expense that we had today. And then we bought butter popcorn in the interval. There is an interval. It is a 3.5 hour long show, so keep that in mind. Which was $12. I forgot to mention one expense earlier today. I want to make sure I mention it. The taxi fare from our previous hotel to Paramount Hotel. I forgot to mention that in my expenses for the day. That was $19. Okay, so let's do a roundup of all the expenses today. $19 taxi, $300 hotel, $35 Shake Shack, $96 Madame Tussauds, 350, this is an expensive day, $358 at the Broadway show Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, and $12 for the butter popcorn. We spent $820 in one day. It is what it is. It was an expensive day. We did 2 expensive things back to back on the same day. We didn't go to many places, but the things that we did were expensive. I have to admit that New York is expensive, but there are also things you can do for free. If you want me to do a dedicated video on free things to do in New York, because there's definitely a lot of that, let me know down below in the comments, and I will literally film that separate video for you, because I feel like it'll be a great guide on things to do in New York City. Yeah, with that, let's end this video here. I'm exhausted. I'm dying to take my socks off. I've already taken my shoes off, take my makeup off, and go to bed. Tomorrow we need to sit and just chart out what we're going to do over the next few days, because we have all of these things and lists and plans, but we need to kind of break it down area wise on what's where in New York City. I hope you're enjoying the videos. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I'm carrying my new bag. I found in American here. We are meeting someone very special.